Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. I am discussing the chapter Indigo. Indigo is a very important chapter and it is written by Louis Fisher. It is related with M.K. Gandhi. So before I start with the main text, let me come to the intro part. It is written that this particular extract that we are about to read, it has been taken from the book that was written by Louis Fisher. The name of the book is The Life of Mahatma Gandhi, and this book has been reviewed as one of the best books ever written on Gandhi by Times Educational Supplement. So the main book is The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. From this book, this particular extract has been taken, and it is related with sharecroppers. It is related with a place by the name of Champaran, and how Gandhiji actually instilled courage in the heart of the sharecroppers or the peasants. The story is related to that. It's a very motivational story, and this happened in the year 1917. But Louis Fisher went to the ashram of Gandhiji, Sevagram Ashram, that was in 1942, to take his interview. Now, in the course of the interview, Gandhiji narrated to him the incident that happened way back in 1917, and from that year onwards, he went on with his struggle for independence against the British oppressors. So, let me continue. When I first visited Gandhi, now I obviously is Louis Fisher, in 1942 at his ashram in Sevagram in central India, he said, and here I quote, "I will tell you how it happened." How it happened means how it started. That I decided to urge the departure of the British. It was in 1917. So the interview was taken in the year 1942. And as I told you in the course of the conversation, Gandhiji went back to 1917 and he narrated this special incident in order to make Louis Fisher aware that from that time onwards he went on with his freedom struggle against the Britishers. He had gone to the December 1916 annual convention, that is annual party meeting, conference or convention as you can say, of the Indian National Congress in Lucknow. There were 2,301 delegates and many visitors. So he narrated that incident and he went back to 1916, where he participated in the Indian National Congress party conference in Lucknow. And there were almost 2,301 delegates present in that particular meeting or conference, as we can say. During the proceedings, Gandhiji recounted. Recounted means he recollected, because this interview was been taken in 1942 and he went on recollecting some incidents that happened way back in 1916-17. So Gandhi recounted, a peasant came up to me. Dear students, this peasant is actually Rajkumar Shukla. We will get to know about him later. A peasant came up to me and looking like any other peasant in India, poor and emaciated, and said, "I am Rajkumar Shukla. I am from Champaran." So at that time, Gandhiji recollected or recounted an incident. A peasant came up to him and introduced him that his name was Rajkumar Shukla, and he came all the way from Champaran and he needed Gandhiji to accompany him all the way to Champaran because they are having a crisis. "I am from Champaran and I want you to come to my district." And he came with an urge, with a plea rather to say precisely. He wanted Gandhiji to visit his place. Gandhi had never heard of the place. It was in the foothills of the towering Himalayas near the kingdom of Nepal. This is the geographical information being given. It is near the foothills of the higher Himalayan mountain ranges or Himalayas. Towering means something that is high in altitude and near the kingdom of Nepal. But Gandhiji never ever heard about this place previously. So whether he will go or whether he will stay back, in order to know that, we have to read it. So now I am moving on to the next paragraph. Under an ancient arrangement. Now arrangement actually means settlement. The Champaran peasants were sharecroppers. The Champaran peasants were all sharecroppers. They used to do harvesting work not in their land, but in the land of the estate officials, or we can say the zamindars. And the zamindars, they used to work under the estate officials, and these sharecroppers, that is the illiterate peasants, they used to work under them. So it is not their land at all. See this particular line, I repeat. Under an ancient arrangement, the Champaran peasants were sharecroppers. Rajkumar Shukla was one of them. He was illiterate but resolute. He was very illiterate, but at the same time, he was very resolute, he was very determined. He had come to the Congress session to complain about the injustice of the landlord system in Bihar. Very important, dear students, you can highlight this line. Now he came with a grievance. He came because there was injustice of the landlord system in Bihar. So he came for a solution for that. And somebody had probably said, speak to Gandhi. And when he came with this particular grievance or with this particular problem about the injustice of the landlord system in Bihar, as a sole representative all the way from Champaran, he was illiterate but he was extremely determined. And someone from the crowd or someone told him that why don't you speak to Gandhiji. Gandhi told Shukla he had an appointment in Kawanpur and was also committed to go to other parts of India. Shukla accompanied him everywhere. Now, as I told you, he was very, very determined, and he won't go alone. He would go to Champaran, but along with him, he would take Gandhiji also. So wherever Gandhiji used to go for party meeting, conferences, and to attend seminars, Rajkumar Shukla used to follow him. Shukla accompanied him everywhere. Then Gandhi returned to his ashram near Ahmedabad. Shukla followed him to the ashram. For weeks, he never left Gandhi's side. Then after attending all those party meetings and party conferences, Gandhiji returned back to his ashram, and he found that Rajkumar Shukla also followed him and also came to his ashram. Fix a date, he begged. So he was following Gandhiji for many weeks. And then he told Gandhiji, please fix a date. Come with me to Champaran. We need you to solve this problem of injustice of the landlord system in Bihar. We want you to solve this crisis for us. Impressed by the sharecropper's tenacity and story, Gandhi said, I have to be in Calcutta on such and such a date. Come and meet me and take me from there. Okay, now the important thing is that Gandhiji was very, very impressed with Rajkumar Shukla's tenacity, with his will, determination, and his patience, and he told that I have a party meeting conference in Calcutta on such and such a date that has not been mentioned here also. So after that meeting or that party conference gets over, you can take me from there. Come and meet me and take me from there. Months passed. Shukla was sitting on his haunches at the appointed spot in Calcutta when Gandhi arrived. He waited till Gandhi was free. Then the two of them boarded a train for the city of Patna in Bihar. So after that meeting was over, Rajkumar Shukla was sitting on his haunches and waiting for long hours. And after Gandhiji had already completed his discussion, talking and conferencing with the other party members, when Gandhiji was absolutely free, actually Rajkumar Shukla was waiting for this golden opportunity only. So when he found that Gandhiji was absolutely free from his conversations and from others, he again met with him, and finally both of them decided that it's high time that they should reach Champaran. So they boarded a train, and then they went to the city of Patna in Bihar. There Shukla led him to the house of a lawyer named Rajendra Prasad. Now Rajendra Prasad is a very famous personality of India, because it is written who later became president of the Congress party and of India. Not only he became the president of the Congress party, but also he became the president of India later in his life. So Rajkumar Shukla took Gandhiji to the house of Rajendra Prasad. Rajendra Prasad was out of town, but the servants knew Shukla as a poor yeoman. Actually, yeoman is a Victorian term. Actually, yeoman means a peasant or a farmer. Rajendra Prasad was not in his house. He was out of station. So when Rajkumar Shukla went along with Gandhiji to his house, he found that Rajendra Prasad was not in his house. the servants in the house of Rajendra Prasad recognized Shukla as the poor yeoman or the poor peasant who pestered their master to help the indigo sharecroppers, and they knew it very well that this person came previously also with an urge to free the sharecroppers from the injustice that were actually been faced by them, and the injustice that were actually happened, or the injustice that they face because of the atrocities of the landlords and the estate officials. So they knew Rajkumar Shukla beforehand only. So they let him stay on the ground. So when his companion Gandhi, whom they took to be another peasant, actually Gandhiji was also wearing the same clothes as that of Rajkumar Shukla, dhoti and all those things. So the servants in the house of Rajendra Prasad, they also thought Gandhiji to be another peasant. But Gandhiji was not permitted to draw water from the well, lest some drops from his bucket might pollute the entire source. How did they know that he was not an untouchable? But the sad part is that he was not allowed to take water from the well, because these peasants, they are very much illiterate and equally superstitious. They already presume that Gandhiji was an untouchable. So, dear students, I stop here in this audio presentation. In my next audio presentation, I will continue from the next paragraph. Kindly listen to this audio presentation. If there is any doubt, kindly let me know about it. Thank you, students. Thank you all.